Hey everybody, so one other thing that I'm going to show you guys how to do is in this people section of Google Classroom, and that's adding your students or adding your co-teachers. So to add a co-teacher, you just press this right here to invite the teacher, and you begin to type in the teacher's Google email. Please make sure you're using the Google email, so the ALHSG. You just type it in, click invite, done. Make sure you add students, your instructional supervisor, so either myself, Mr. Howell, Ms. Ormsby, and Miss Cook and Dr. Audu. So make sure you add everybody into there as well as all your co-teachers. Um, if you have your class per section, then you want to make sure you add your co-teacher to the section that they're in. If you have one class for your entire, course, you want to make sure you add all the co-teachers in there for everything. Or if you just have emails or add students, but you don't necessarily always have a co-teacher, you can add in always, Sister Sharifa and just add everybody to it so that they can assist. If you are wanting to add students, you just click the invite students. You start typing in the first three letters of the student's names, and you can do that. So if I was going to add Sky Whitfield, I would just go in there, click her name, and then hit invite. And I would suggest doing this rather than to have students actually use a code. And it'll show as, like you see Mr. Arn over here, as being invited, but not necessarily as being in the class, because Miss Anna said it was in the class. Now, here is a grade that I highly recommend you do. If you go through, you will see that some students have an actual email instead of invite guardians. If you click invite guardians, you can type in the parent email from PowerPoint and actually invite the parent in. Parent actually has to accept it, so you may or may not see a change in that, but that will allow the parents to stay a little bit more involved. And then if you start to notice that consistently you have a student who has not accepted the invitation, you can reach out, make that parent contact and say, hey, I need your daughter to log into Google Classroom so that she can be getting her work while we are on distance learning. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know.